As ranking member of the Subcommittee on Courts, Intellectual Property, Artificial Intelligence, and the Internet, I'm invested in maintaining the integrity and safety of our judicial system. As Alexander Hamilton wrote in the Federalist Papers, quote, "The judiciary has no influence over either the sword or the purse," end quote. So it's essential that our judges and justices hold themselves to the high standards that will engender public trust. It's also essential that we protect judges' ability to rule according to the law, even when that angers the president. Democracy can only continue if we respect the rule of law and ensure the court's ability to rule without fear or favor, which is why I offer this amendment. Some on the other side of the aisle have dismissed my calls for an enforceable code of ethics at the Supreme Court. They view it as an unwarranted attack on the independence of the court. But when fewer than half of Americans have a favorable opinion of the court, we have a problem. One piece of fixing that problem is to require, as we have the authority to do, and indeed the responsibility of doing, is to require that the Supreme Court justices follow a code of conduct that is at least as strict as every other federal judge, so that the public can trust that they are ruling according to the law, rather than ruling in a way that benefits those who have purchased luxury RVs and send them on luxury vacations yearly and hunting trips to exclusive resorts. The American people don't want those kinds of justices making decisions on ultimate issues that impact their lives. My amendment also calls for investigations into threats of impeachment, removal, and physical violence against federal judges who rule against the Trump administration in ongoing litigation. Just this week, Representative Ogles introduced an impeachment resolution against a federal judge who had the temerity to rule against the Trump administration. And earlier this month, Representative Crane introduced articles of impeachment against another federal judge who temporarily blocked co-President Musk's Doge organization from rifling through the Treasury Department payment system. This filing articles of impeachment to terrorize and intimidate federal judges is wrong, and it needs to end. It's dangerous, and the courts serve as a check on the other branches of government, and they should not be subjected to terror and intimidation as members of this, the opposite caucus are trying to do. And so to make sure that we investigate those offenses, that's why I offer this amendment, and I hope that it is acceptable to my friends on the other side of the aisle, and with that I will yield back.
Gentleman yields back. It is not acceptable to your friends on this side of the aisle.